things have been a little depressing lately, just a tad bit. However, we grow regardless. Let's get into it. It's a little bit of an unconventional video today. I'm saying I don't care. No matter if I'm in the studio, if I'm outside, if I'm in my car, we're going to get this done. So, day 8 of building an empire. Today, just to give a little small update, was the first day that I was able to queue up 3 full different Instagram posts in advance of having like a carousel, a reel, and like a motivational post. And that's one big thing that I've really been striving to do, or rather just having that goal in mind since starting the Mindset Machine, is just being able to automate, because that's, the ultimate goal is to have a fully autonomous business that just generates passive income while I sleep, while I poop, while I eat, while I love all my loved ones. But of course, it takes some legwork at the beginning to be able to get it done. And one thing that I was just talking about with a family member of mine, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but it's just about creating content and just what it means to create content. And so many people, I feel like, don't want to do it because they're self-conscious and feel a type of way about how they may look or how they may sound. And it's so much easier said than done, like anything in life, for real. And I know I've just come to this point now of consistently posting myself on YouTube, but I just gotta say, the number one thing that I'll give myself credit for is just being brave, and having the courage to show up for myself every day, because it's hard, and it's really easy to succumb to those lesser emotions, or those emotions that are, part of the lesser version of yourself. And it's not even necessarily a battle, because I don't want to think about life as a way that I'm always fighting and I'm always pulling for this and pulling for that. But at the same time, it's definitely been a balance, striving to continue to have that confidence in not only myself, but also just in what I'm building and the moves that I'm choosing to take. And I will not lie to you. I will not lie to you. It's especially hard right now. Especially hard right now with just situation with me having to move out within 3 weeks. Like, my mom got to move out this weekend, damn near, and I have to help with that. And we don't have secure situation in terms of where she's gonna be at, what I'm potentially gonna do. And I don't know. I don't got no bread. That's just one. That's like an earthly resource. I can literally do anything at any point in time, period. So it's like, man, striving to figure that out for real. But I can't lie, today, I did get a good amount of work done, just making those posts and apply for some jobs. I've been doing that here and there or whatever. And I feel like this has been such a weird split when it comes to really choosing to work for myself and being on that path to work for myself, but also understanding, that there's still bills and responsibilities and other things that I have to be paid for, in the meantime for that. But I mean, at the same time, who gives a fuck, bro? All these bills are numbers on the screen. It's oh my God. I've had such a tear in myself with the responsible version of me, and then the other free-spirited cosmic version of me, where it's just bro, we are everything. Everything is me. I am everywhere, and everywhere is within I. So, yeah, definitely just striving to work up that balance. But I just want to continue to say, even if these kind of inadvertently turn into little vlogs or little video diaries in a way. This is our 8th day in a row of recording and posting on YouTube of our journey of building this digital empire called the Mindset Machine. This is also this is Thursday, then this is 16 days in a row of posting on Instagram, because that's been the main platform that I've been making my content on. But I've also been thinking about too, potentially not necessarily just steering away from Instagram, but putting more focus on Threads, because Threads really seems like the place where you can build authentic community. That platform is still new enough to foster that organic growth and that organic connection that it's kind of harder to find, especially on Instagram nowadays, when the culture is definitely shifted into a lot more like markety, commercialized kind of space. But we continue to build regardless. Yeah, I don't, like I said in my last video, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. It's so weird because I feel so whole right now. I felt more whole than I ever have in my life. But in the same respect, like, I don't really have any money. And I'm about to have to move out of my apartment, and my mom isn't good. And it's wow. It's like, damn, it's like such high highs, and then these, I don't even necessarily just want to, I mean, it's low. It's low, literally. There's really no other way to rephrase it or put it. But I still want to say that despite what's going on around me, despite the shit that's literally burning to the ground around my very eyes, like, I want to continue to have that faith within myself, within God, within the path, and I'm going to strive to do what I feel is necessary to continue to not only maintain, because that's never a goal for mine, just to maintain, and not that that's a problem, but just to really elevate and to put myself in a space of true comfort and continual love and growth. And I also know that'll come through me meeting the right people, you know, just through life of me physically just being around, and then also just being able to connect with you and really just share what we got going on, you know, so we're able to help each other. Because especially when there's a screen involved, I feel like it's really easy to kind of lose that human kind of feeling. You know, it's just kind of like, oh, you're looking at me, a person on a screen, you kind of recognize my face from these pictures, these videos. But it's just another thing to really just connect, you know, with people through technology, through the world, through whatever it may be. And I'm just grateful to be able to do this. You know, I paid my phone bill, my internet, so I'm able to record this video. I could be in the crib, out the crib. It don't matter, bro. I am rich. I'm rich with $60 in my bank account. I'm rich with 600 million in that bitch. So I just want to say thank you for riding out with me. You know, I don't know if you're watching this a couple years down the line, and this is after we've already gained the more critical acclaim and the fame and the Grammys and the this and the, you know, the bread from it, like, but, or you're just watching it now, you know, in current time as it's actually happening. It's still special regardless. Like, I don't know about you, but oftentimes in my life, I feel like I'm talking to my current self from the perspective of my future self. So it's like, I know I'm doing this right now in the moment, and shit is pretty fucked, you know, in certain ways, but like, we gonna be all right, man. You all right now, you surrounded by love, things is tumultuous, but we getting through it. And this is one of the biggest, if not the most important thing to keep in mind when it comes to growing an empire and growing a business. It's to strive to stay balanced. You know, don't allow these external circumstances to throw you off crazy. And of course, you can never truly plan how you're going to feel or how you're going to react to a specific something. But at the same time, man, this shit happens, bro. The only constant thing in life is change. So for you to think that no matter how bad or no matter how good something is, that it's going to last forever, that is a myth, dog. It is a myth. That's it. Everything ebbs and it flows, and that's the bittersweet beauty of all this. So when you're building your business, when you're building yourself, because yourself is your business, when you're building your brand, when you're building your spirit, just take your time with yourself. And it's so hard because, you know, you're like, damn, my mom needs this, my brother, oh, I want to do this. And, you know, you want to rush, you want to get to it. But it's like, fuck, no matter how much you rush, you still just end up where you need to be at that particular time. So just, damn, if I could say anything, like, fuck, relish in the moment, relish in the efforts that you've put in to get into this point. But in the same breath, just keep pushing that needle a little bit, and you start to see, I'm telling you, I'm going to show y'all my notebook by the end of this next week on Sunday. show you how the stats, see what it's looking like, and just sort of show you what I've been writing, what I've been doing every day. And you'll see. You continue to see the growth. You know, it's not something that can be the question. It's just something that's in your face, bro. So, yeah. I wanted to talk. I wanted to, as per usual, you know, come on and just show you the raw, the real of the journey, you know. And AI can't solve everything, bro. Like, no matter how many risk assessments and scenarios and problem solving and brainstorming matrices you do, like, it'll still come down to you at the end of the day. You know, everything else outside of yourself is just extra credit. So, live your life and just remember that the world without is a reflection of the world within. So, thank you. I'm going to see you for day 9 tomorrow. Peace.